Hi guys, Jim Blanton here for the Snap and Tip Show. I am still out here at MegaFest 2015. You guys really should be here. But I'm so honored I had the opportunity to run into Attorney Crump. How are you doing today?
I'm doing good, Jen. Yourself?
I'm doing wonderful. Even better now that I've seen you.
Thank you very much.
You know, I really respect and admire all the work that you've done, so it's certainly an honor to be standing here talking to you.
God is using us all to serve His purpose, and that's why I'm so excited to be here at MegaFest, talking about all the positive things and solutions for our community.
Now, behind me, as you can see, there's a booth set up called My Dad. Attorney Crump and his business partner founded this organization. I want you to tell my viewers a little bit more about it.
Yes, ma'am. The My Dad program is working with the White House's initiative on My Brother's Keeper. And it is set up to deal with helping brothers, especially fathers of color, be better fathers. The irreplaceable role of a father can't be overstated enough. It is just fundamental to be proactive in our community. We got to have strong male figures, and so many young boys are growing up with no male figure anywhere. So my dad is trying to speak to that issue, Jan. It really is going to the heart of the matter of trying to say, well, why aren't you in your child's life? And it doesn't matter what you've done in the past. It doesn't matter what mistakes you've made. It doesn't matter if you've been incarcerated. It doesn't matter if you can't find work, if you can't pay child support. None of these things matter, because for every problem, there's a solution. And so my dad is concentrating on parenting skills, concentrating on getting employable skills, concentrating on financial literacy, concentrating on how you expunge your record with the criminal justice system, trying to deal with all these issues so children won't grow up without a relationship with their father, and that's very personal to me.
Right, that's very powerful. You guys are offering a lot of services, a lot of benefits to the males in our community that they just reach out to you guys and seek help, that you guys can help them. So tell them exactly how they can get in touch with your organization and become a part of this wonderful organization.
Certainly, it's very simple, Jen. MyDad.org. It's that easy. You go to the website, it tells you a lot. You can even sign up for a chapter or become a partner, whether it's your church, whether it's your business, whether it's your fraternity, your sorority. We want as many members of the community who dare to make a difference. We challenge you to go to mydad.org, because if you go there, we know the website will tell you what you need to know to make a difference. And I believe in my heart of hearts, everybody wants to make a difference in our children's life. We're all fighting for a better future for our children.
Right, that's so true. Now, yesterday here at MegaFest, they screened a very powerful movie, 3.5 minutes, 10 bullets. We know it touches home to the tragedy that, we've experienced in our community, Trayvon Martin, Jordan. What do you want the community to get from that movie once they see it?
Well, and it was very powerful. As you know, Jen, watching it with Jordan's parents, Ron Davis and Lucy McBath, who I'm very close with, and as well as Trayvon Martin's mother, Sabrina Fulton. And whether it's Michael Brown and Ferguson, whether it's Kendrick Johnson in Valdosta, Georgia, whether it's Monroe Bird III in Oklahoma. I mean, every city all over America, we're losing our children in epic proportions, in senseless gun violence and questionable killings. And so when you watch that movie, you want everybody to think what Sabrina Fulton, Trayvon's mother, said. We have to stand up for Trayvon. And when at that first Million Hoodie rally, she thanked everybody for standing up for my son Trayvon, but he's not just my son, he's your son, he's all our son. Because if it can happen to my child, it can happen to your child. So we all have to stand up for justice, and shame on you if you don't speak up, teach up, help raise up our children to live out the full potential that God has for them, because one day it could come to your doorstep.
So true, and such a powerful, powerful statement that you just said. So we as a community have to rally together. We have to stick together because, like you say, it's not just that person's child, it's all of our children's because we are a community. Now, you just had another big accomplishment in your career. You were sworn in as the 73rd Vice President of the National Bar Association. First of all, congratulations.
Thank you very much. Yeah.
What an awesome honor. Now, what do you plan to bring to the National Bar Association of all the African American lawyers that may be a little bit different from what's been done in the past?
Certainly, and first I want to say on behalf of the National Bar Association, the largest association of lawyers of color, all 66,000 black lawyers, judges, and legal professionals, we are thankful to you and your program for reaching and using your platform to speak to the important issues that affect our community and our children. And what we're doing under the Crump administration is we are trying to speak to the issues, the concerns, and the opportunities of all our lawyers, not just the civil rights lawyers, not just the small firm solo practitioners, but also the corporate lawyers, the energy lawyers, the commercial lawyers, environmental lawyers, all the lawyers. We're trying to speak to the issues and the opportunities because there are great opportunities for lawyers of color as we continue to evolve as a global economy. We are doing exchanges with the African countries as well as we're planning our international trip to Cuba this year now that the President Obama has just reorganized ties with Cuba and we now have our American embassy. We will be one of the first national organizations to visit Cuba. And so that is going to be one of those things that allow for trade opportunities and professional development with a lot of lawyers of color because we know corporate America is going to go and build hotels on those beautiful beaches in Cuba. And I know you're going to go visit it. We want them to say you can go do business with these industries that have employed people of color because that gives opportunities for all of us.
That's true. So I don't know why any lawyer that's of color is not a member of the National Bar Association. If you are not, you need to join. Make sure you reach out to the, what's the website?
Nationalbar.org.
Nationalbar.org. Make sure you reach out. So it has been wonderful talking to you here at MegaFest. I know that, I'm going to have the opportunity to speak to you some more and you'll continue to share your wisdom. But will you please leave my viewers some last words, anything that you want to say, whether it be about the community, the legal profession, your organization, just leave us something inspiring.
Certainly. It's very simple. I thank you, Jen, and I thank Bishop Jakes for giving us this opportunity and this platform to speak to our community because the only ones that can save our community is us. And it's like Dr. Martin Luther King said, we all have the ability to be great because to be a great leader, all you have to do is serve. And let's remember, let's go serve our communities. Our children are dependent on us to be better and leave them with a better future. We can do better. We will do better. Organizations like MyDad.org gives a great foundation for us to springboard from.
Absolutely. You heard it. We can all be great. All you have to do is serve. Go to MyDad.org.